Right now on 12 News, after a night of storms, Southeast Texas is dealing with the damage. See the impact on Port Neches and all around the area.
Plus, lightning may be to blame for a house and business fire in Jefferson County burned to the ground.
And when the rain goes away, the Gators come out to play. Just take a look at what came crawling out after those rains.
As cleanup continues, brace for another round of soaking rains. Good evening, Southeast Texas. I'm Erica Harris.
I'm Kevin Steele. Thank you for being here and welcome to 12 News tonight. It was last night's heavy rain and high winds that brought a lot of damage to our area, and unfortunately, we are looking at more rain coming at us maybe tomorrow morning. The National Weather Service has damage assessment teams in Southeast Texas, in fact, right now.
12 News is tracking it all for you tonight. We have team coverage from Fannett to Port Neches and in Beaumont. We are out checking out the aftermath and what's next for us.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Patrick Vaughn starts right there. Patrick?
Right now, it looks like a quiet night across the area. As you can see, a complex of rain and thunderstorms moving towards Louisiana. That'll bypass us. Now watching more development off towards northwest Texas. That's the next disturbance that will interact with the front over our area. As you can see, nada over southeast Texas. I think there's a possibility as we head towards morning that we see more heavy rainfall developing across the area, hence the flash flood watch in effect. This is Futurecast, and look what happens as we head towards 9, midnight, 3 a.m., quiet. Now, as we head towards the morning hours, around daybreak, we ought to start seeing more rain developing and moving into southeast Texas. We'll talk more coming up in just a few minutes.
Let's get a look at some of the damage, and we start in Port Neches, where a woman, in fact, woke up to trees on her house and on her car. Safe to say her house was the most damaged on the block.
12 News reporter Sheriff Cobbs is live there tonight, and Sheriff, you talked to the homeowner's father about the cleanup.
Now, Kevin and Erica, I'm here on Montrose Drive in Port Neches. It's close to Woodcrest Elementary. Folks have spent the day picking up limbs, but the house that I'm right here in front of, she has had the most damage thus far. Now, I spoke with the father of the woman who lives here. She called him around 1:30 this morning. She heard a big noise last night. The next thing she knew, water was coming into her house. Her father said his first reaction was to leave Beaumont and try to get her, but his daughter insisted the weather was too bad. When they looked this morning, there was a tree on top of her roof and her car. Even though there was significant damage, her father says there are other things to be grateful for.
The first thing on my mind was to get over here and help her out, and that's what any parent would do.
Now, tonight at 6, hear more from this father and also hear from other residents who are coping with the aftermath. The big headline here, no injuries from this overnight storm. Live here in Port Neches, Sheriff Cobbs, 12 News.
Thank goodness for that. A family in Nederland thinking about what's next after a massive tree fell on their house during the storms.
Several people were at this home on South 14th Street at the time, but no one was seriously hurt. It was definitely a rude awakening.
I heard a loud roar, sounded similar to a freight train. The wife and I jumped to the floor, going to check on my son and granddaughter as well, and then we heard the big crash, and that's when the tree come through the house.
Not a sound you like to hear. The tree fell on a room where the homeowner's son and granddaughter were sleeping. Slot says he was just happy to find them safe. 2 people and the family pets escaped a house fire in Orange County that ignited right after power was restored from the storms. This happened in the 2800 block of Dewitt this morning.
A neighbor saw smoke coming from the house after the lights were turned back on. The neighbor says the woman who owns the house is a widow who lost basically everything. And that wasn't the only fire. A donut shop and a house in Fannett caught fire early this morning as well.
That's right. 12 News reporter William Blanchett continues our live team coverage. He is live at Dawn Donuts to explain more on what happened there. William?
That's right, Kevin, Erica. You can see what's left of this donut shop off of 124 in Fannett. Just a complete loss. There was actually another home nearby, right across the street, that caught fire as well. That homeowner had been living in that home since 1967. His trailer next to him, his home also caught fire as well. Now, we haven't got an official word yet, but both told me they believe something hit a power line this morning, causing an electrical fire. The homeowner told me he's been operating since 1984. He also owns a shop on 11th Street in Beaumont and another one in China. He's never experienced this before.
Well, that's sad to see this happening. You know, just don't want to see it happen, but that you never can't tell.
I have to say, both these guys had positive attitudes today. They didn't seem like this affected them at all. Now, the business owner tells me he plans on rebuilding his shop once he tears it down. Guys, once we get more information on the cause of the fire, we'll make sure to let you know. We're live in Fannett. William Blanchett, 12 News.
Thanks very much, William. When the rain goes away, it looks like the Gators come out to play. Check out this viewer video sent to us from Groves. The Gator was seen taking a stroll along Hogaboom Road near that Prax Air plant in Groves.
And get this, we've heard the Gators no stranger to the plant workers out there who may give him an occasional snack. Wildlife experts say Gators tend to move around more after it rains, which can lead to more frequent encounters. Thankfully, he's back home in the bayou tonight. Major power outages are the result of these storms. This morning around 6, nearly 53,000 customers were in the dark. Entergy workers have been out all day assessing the damage while trying to get everyone's power back on as soon as possible. The company warning everyone to stay away from downed power lines and to report any problems.
Yeah, and that caused a few kinks. In fact, in Beaumont, storms causing a delay in the commencement exercises of the Lamar Institute of Technology, LIT. A power outage caused the school to delay commencement from this morning to 3 this afternoon. The outage was at the Montaigne Center. LIT's campus was, in fact, open today. So still coming up, torrential rains leading to street flooding. The worst hit places after this. Last night's rains flooded a lot of roadways in southeast Texas, causing still more damage to vehicles that were left stranded. On the left of your screen, a stranded car at a Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway underpass near Lamar University. There wasn't anyone inside that car.
And on the right was on Avenue C in Beaumont. One car did not make it through the water. With more rain on the way, be sure to avoid high water areas. To the Toledo Bend Reservoir, where the water was moving fast. This video was sent to us by 12 News viewer Kevin Guidry.
Thanks very much, Kevin, for that. All 11 spillway gates at Toledo Bend have been opened. According to a Toledo Project joint operation update, the reservoir level was at 172.9 feet. The gates are open at 2 feet. Again, all 11 of them. Both generators working 24 hours a day.
Here are the explosive new claims by the mother in the disappearance of Malia Davis. That's next.
Radar estimates anywhere between 2 to 7 inches has fallen over the past 24 hours, particularly over towards Hardin County and through southern sections of Jasper, with about 3 inches near Port Arthur. More on your forecast, our wet, soggy forecast for Saturday, just ahead on 12 News.